Rowan and I are here. We've noticed that online we've been getting, just as a family, just a lot of comments and positivity about some of the things we've been putting out there. Obviously, when you're on a reality show, you get a very edited version of who we are as a family.
Yes.
But one of the things that's always been very important to us is that we talk about the hard issues. We talked about with Rowan is working through her OCD, getting healthier. I talk a lot about positive parenting and open communications with your kids. And I think one of the things that I've noticed, especially with teenagers, is social media healthy? Is it detrimental to them? How can we create positive teenagers in this world of social media when they're being inundated with messages? And I really think that there is some good that comes from social media.
Yeah, and I think that it's not just teenagers also. I think that it's everyone. Everyone can get sort of a negative impact from social media. Everyone can feel judged or compared to by other people or get themselves into the wrong communities, etc., etc. But there's also a lot of good that comes with it. And I think that, like with everything, you have to take the good with the bad, because where there's good, there's always going to be bad.
For you, what has been some good that's come from, either being on the TV show or from social media?
Definitely getting to share my story and what I've been through, and being able to inspire others with their own lives and their own stories and their own journeys. The messages that I've received after the show, like people that have come up to me during BravoCon and stuff like that, that's really been the best part of it, because I see all these people who are struggling with and dealing with the same things that I am, or who are going through hard times and stuff and don't really have an outlet to talk about it on, and hearing somebody else talk about it kind of helps them in their life. And I think that's the best part of it.
I think for me, one of the best parts is helping people. I wrote about in my blog how I had someone who felt very alone one day, very depressed. She felt like she was the only one. And after reading that, not only did I acknowledge and talk to her, that you're not the only one that's having a bad time. Like, everyone goes through hard times. And then writing about it, she wrote back and just was like, wow, thank you, Sometimes I think it's just knowing that you're heard and that you're not alone, and that there's good people out there. There really is a lot of good people. Like, it's easy to get boggled down sometimes by the negative, but if you block that out, which wasn't easy at first, at least not for me.
When you transition.
Yeah, there really is a lot of good out there. I think that one of the reasons I've always been so open about talking about, especially with our family, mental illness, is because personally I had a girlfriend who was always very open about her family and her child's struggles. And when I was suffering from depression, when I was so dark, it was her honesty that led me to ask her for help. And I will never, that was 10 years ago, and I to this day still thank her, because her honesty saved my life. And I think that's why as a family we were like, we could hide these things or we could talk about them.
Yeah, and hiding them doesn't do anything. It just makes them fester up and get worse. And when you talk about them, you can help each other.
I feel in our family we talk a lot. All of us, you and me and Daddy and Jacob and Bella, we really try to. Yeah, me too. And it's not just me talking to the kids. They help me. You guys help me. I would say almost more.